Alright, so this actually happened last year, but I only found out about it recently, and this actually means a lot to me on a personal level, so I want to talk about it. SJW is getting shows removed or parts of shows removed is not a new thing. They got Last Man Standing removed. They get all kinds of things that they call racist or sexist removed from classic shows. This show isn't even really classic. It's only been about 15 years. Classic would be like the 60s and stuff, but regardless, this is one of my favorite shows of all time. A lot of you know that I have extremely high standards for pretty much everything. And one of the TV shows I used to praise a lot was All in the Family. It's a sitcom from the 70s, and it's one of, if not the funniest show ever made, with flawless acting, flawless writing. The comedy is perfect, extremely controversial even back then, let alone today. And here's one of the other shows that I am in love with. It's called Scrubs. I've been a fan of this show ever since I first saw it years ago. And it's also a show that I consider to be in the top 5 funniest shows ever made. The writing is some of the best I've ever seen. The writing in this show is so good, it actually does rival the writing quality of like sitcoms from the 60s, and I'm dead serious. The show is a drama and a comedy, and the writing is so good, it actually finds a way to perfectly balance drama and comedy, where the drama never feels cringy and the comedy never feels awkward because of the drama. They balance these 2 points perfectly, and there are many episodes that are very dramatic where they're so sad you as the viewer will actually cry and feel bad. And the show is so funny you could cry laughing. It's utterly perfect. The show is amazing. If you guys have never seen Scrubs, check it out. But here's what this particular article is on. Scrubs episodes featuring blackface removed from Hulu. Hulu has removed 3 episodes of Scrubs which feature characters in blackface following a request by the show's creator, Bill Lawrence. So, Bill Lawrence is a genius. He created the show. Absolute genius, although I think he's a complete idiot for removing these episodes. But as you know, when we get to the SJW culture, everybody's brains just started melting. So anyway, so Bill Lawrence, unfortunately, is the one who requested it. The episodes in question are My 15 Seconds from Season 3, Episode 7, My Jiggly Ball from Season 5, Episode 4, and My Chopped Liver from Season 5, Episode 17. Let's take a look at these literal episodes. The episodes without editing are on YouTube, so let's check them out. This is Season 5, Episode 4, where the blackface is shown.
She could be half Turk and half Elliot.
Hey Doug, if you die before me, you can play with my boobies while I finish.
I died, Turkey. Hello.
JD, what are you doing?
So in this episode, one of the characters, her name is Elliot, she is just sitting there. It's not even really blackface, it's just a black edit on her already existing face, and the clip is like 10 seconds, and they removed the whole episode because of that one thing, which is dumb because they removed it on Hulu, right? But on Amazon Prime, this episode still exists. All they did was cut out the part where they're playing video games in blackface. So is there any reason why Hulu had to remove the entire episode and they couldn't just cut out that one segment? Amazon Prime did it, so why not Hulu? I don't get it. But regardless, the other complaint was Season 5, Episode 17 for this scene.
4 more hours and I am off.
You mean we are off? I changed my schedule, which means I have Thursday nights off, which means we are going out. You're going to be my wingman, even though you're horrible at it.
When have I been a bad wingman?
Dude, are you sure this isn't offensive? It doesn't look like any...
So here's the big problem with this one. This one is also not even technically, well, it is technically blackface, but the complaints are ridiculous. Because first of all, JD's dialogue right there was literally, "Isn't this offensive?" So they could actually have kept this episode up and actually called it advocating, because he says, "Isn't this offensive?" Bringing attention to it. And the second thing is, the other character, Turk, is in whiteface. He's a black character in whiteface, and JD is a white character in blackface. Shouldn't both of these technically be offensive? Don't get me wrong, I know why they're not, because SJWs don't give a fuck about whiteface. It's only racist if it's blackface, right? But The hypocrisy, right? This episode got taken down for blackface, but no complaints about the whiteface, apparently. Not surprising at all, but that's the truth.
Anybody else is wearing a costume.
Buddy, relax. These are my guys, all right? As long as you're with me, they're gonna find this funny. That looks like Talia.
And we also hilariously see the black guys at the party beating him up because he's in blackface, clearly indicating to the viewer that this is a negative thing. It's not like the show is like, you know, viewing it as some kind of a positive thing, right? And by the way, check out the utter fucking hypocrisy by Donald Faison. Donald Faison is the guy who plays Turk on the show. From that particular scene, he's the one in whiteface, and JD, aka Zach Braff, is the one in blackface. This is what he said regarding that particular scene. It's unbelievable. I remember I posted that. I said, look, I feel like I have to remind you people that when you go out this Halloween, if you're going to dress up as Turk and you're not African American, it's not all right to go blackface. So, unfortunately, Donald Faison has also become an SJW who believes in cultural appropriation. Faison added, and somebody tweeted me back and was like, yeah, but Donald, you did this. And they showed me a picture of you and me dressed in whiteface and you dressed in blackface. Isn't that interesting, right? He didn't even recognize that he did the exact same thing as Zach Braff did, but in whiteface. Because as you can see, it's perfectly fine for a black person to be in whiteface, and he'll only acknowledge it if he's called out. And if that's not enough, check out this episode from Season 4, Episode 9, which was not banned, by the way, and there's a little scene where they make a joke where Turk is in whiteface.
There's nobody named Cal Turk. Cal Turk here. We don't sell insurance, we sell peace of mind. But only to white people. Would you like some milk?
Carla.
What hypocrisy, right? So the episode where JD is in blackface and Turk is in whiteface, that one gets banned, and Donald Faison has to be told that he was in whiteface to acknowledge it. But the episode where he's in whiteface and there's no blackface at all, that episode is not acknowledged by Donald Faison, and it's not blocked. Hypocrisy and racism. And here's the ironic part. Immediately after the blackface scene, this scene is shown.
Over a year.
Jordan, there's a reason for that.
Whoa, 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 slow down, big guy.
Why, Zelter? Not like I'm driving.
I know, but there was a roofie in it.
I'm not sure if I'm okay with that.
3, 2, 1.
So let's make this very clear. A roofie joke, that's okay. Whiteface, that's okay. But blackface, that's when we gotta take the episode down. The fucking stupidity. And the weird thing is, unlike this episode, where Amazon Prime kept the episode up but just removed that one scene, Amazon Prime actually removed episode 17 completely. Why? It's completely unavailable on Amazon Prime. But episode 4 was left up on Amazon Prime, just with the edit. But episode 17 was taken down entirely. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is just more SJW stupidity. And Bill Lawrence, the creator, was the one who asked for it. But like while these episodes do show blackface, it's not done in a racist way. It's done showing the other side, like how Turk was in whiteface. The episode 17 shows it in a negative light, so they're not, encouraging it or promoting it. And on one episode you edit it, and on the other episode you take it down completely. Completely stupid, completely ridiculous. But regardless, even with these scenes gone or these 3 episodes gone, the show is still amazing and extremely funny. I strongly urge you to watch this show. And these 3 particular episodes that were either edited or removed completely, don't just skip over them. If you have balls and you can handle blackface, because who the fuck cares? It's just a joke. All 3 of these episodes are actually really good and really funny with an amazing story like all the episodes have. So if you are able to check out the whole show, including these 3 episodes that were removed, you can just watch them on YouTube because they're still there. Check them out. I think you'll really like the show.